We're going to have Texas versus Oklahoma out here. We're going to have Lucina versus Peach. This matchup notoriously kind of bad in Smash 4. In this game, though, Peach got buffs and she can throw some hands.
Absolutely. It's so funny looking back at old footage of Smash 4. I saw Sam Tortora tweeting about this forever ago, but you watch Peach and she's just like, I'm going to get a two-piece combo, reset neutral, and just control your space with turn-up. And in this game, she's like, I'm just going to duff you.
Yeah.
I'm going to down-tilt you and you're taking 65. Bare minimum.
Taking all the aggression that she wanted to do on Bowser on you. And speaking of Smash 4 too, Orex was playing this character in Smash 4, was great with him, great with her, I apologize, in that game. And this game too, we've only seen him just progress and progress more.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've been so interested watching the growth of a lot of these DFW players. Coming from out of region, there was only a small handful of people that I knew. Watching Orex's not ascent, which sounds rather climactic, but his improvement as a player has been a very, very pleasing experience to watch. I'm really interested to see how Ryguy brings this. I know he's from Oklahoma and rode down with MBD and Ben and Cannon Red and Co. So I'm excited to see his how he takes this matchup. Because I actually don't know too much about the Lucina Peach matchup myself. I know about it historically. I was a Marth main in Melee, played a lot of Marth Peach, but it's different game, different rule set, different characters, fundamentally, so I'm curious to see how it all shakes out.
Yeah, I mean, that was unfortunate. I mean, but he was at like 161, so he just happened to hold all that.
Yeah.
And just good presence of mind of Orex. That's the thing about Orex in this game is that Peach may have got like a upgrade or a combo game, but he still plays her like he's still in Smash 4. Kind of give it a little bit of a, I'm not going to say honest love, because this character is definitely not honest, but he doesn't really use the abusive like combos that she has. And that's still impressive that he's going this far and this crazy with this character.
It's interesting because he's not like you would think a player that's like, I'm gonna take the absolute guaranteed safe stuff and just do that over and over. You would think that's going to be a player that is a bit more on the defensive side, but Orex really likes taking the openings that he sees right in front of him.
Yeah, and he's so good at whiff punishing too.
Yeah, absolutely. He's so good at maintaining space in such a just micro-spacing everything that he needs to, and creating every single possible opening that he might need.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, we've been talking nothing about, we've been talking all about Orex right now. Ryguy, of course, coming from Oklahoma, getting in the back area there to finally take that stock. Notice that we start talking about him, he started doing it a little bit well.
Yeah, it's the commentator's blessing, as it were.
And let's see if he can get blessed a little bit more. This is going to be hard, though. He's at 142, but Lucina with Rage is, she's a nasty thing out there.
Oh my god, yeah. Forward air, I know it got nerfed, but even with Rage, that move is dummy strong.
It is. Look at that, 22% just comboed into itself, it felt like. And Lucina's at 177, but still, a lot of rage on her side. And she has the range to, of course, avoid all these footsies from Peach, avoid all these footsies from Orex. And we're starting to see that time after time, just getting more and just all his juggles.
177, and he is not intimidated because he's like, I have this whole falchion to hide behind. I don't need to worry about you at all.
All right,
this might do it, though.
No.
Oh, that move got very nerfed.
Okay, that's it. I think you used the jump. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that is absolutely it.
Surprisingly, just 2 Gimps to take the stocks. I'm not putting anything bad on Orex, but we haven't seen any raw kills from him, actually. Like, nothing off the side, just safe, perfect Gimps.
Yeah.
They up B out of shield, not getting punished there because of the platform. Very good mix-up for the sword characters.
Absolutely.
They have arguably some of the best DPs in this game, actually.
That they do. Lucina's is invulnerable frame 1. I don't know if that's the case for Peach. I don't think it is, but still just a very strong multi-hit and very good for resetting the situation. This is how far away it puts them. Speaking
of resetting the situation, Ryguy was down by like a gazillion%, and he somehow brought this to even stocks. Oh no. Forward air catches a spot dodge. Gotta get out the corner versus Orex. Does so aggressively. Does not get the right attack to come out for the forward air on shield. That move is not that positive. Not a forward air. This is not looking great for my man in the corner.
He's only a little bit behind in percent, though, so if he can fight his way out here, yeah, just reset to center stage. He's in a very, very good spot.
Yeah, just got to be careful on whipping these moves, because Orex has said before, if you whip a move around his face, you're definitely getting slapped or hit.
I like his patience on ledge a lot. A lot of players, when invincibility runs out, oftentimes panic and freak out, and they're like, "Oh God, I'm vulnerable. I'm gonna get hit by whatever. I need to get off ledge." Ryan is just very content to take his time.
Yeah, and that was good stuff by Orex there too. He using the nair to catch the meaty jump, and that might have also beaten out maybe like an up air or forward air as well, because we saw him get off the ledge very aggressively, at least like 3 or 4 times during that set.
Absolutely.
And sometimes, like, you don't want to give the roll. Most people don't want to give the roll because once you give the roll, if the player reacts well, they could probably get a big punish off of it. And Orex just knew he wasn't going to do it. He's just like, hey, you're going to do something out of the corner, and I'm just going to punish or kill you for it.
Peach is very much the I'm just going to kill you for it character.
And I think we're seeing a switch from Orex here.
Interesting.
I think he adjusted his controls, unless Ryguy can just adjust his controls by looking at the stage list.
I wish it were easier to adjust your controls in this game. I played a lot of Rivals, and you can adjust your controls on the character select screen, which is just such a nice little quality of life thing.
Yeah. I think that game and Brawlhalla have been really kind of like jumping up lately.
Yeah, for sure.
But enough about those games. We'll be going
back to this game.
Yeah, Smash Ultimate, and seeing what stage we're going to go into. We're going to go to FD.
Interesting. I'm curious what Ryan thinks this offers. I know Peach kind of doesn't necessarily have the easiest time landing because Lucy's got her big old sword. But I feel like
no. Oh no! Poor one out for my boy.
Not even like his counter pick worked against him. That was just unfortunate.
Yeah, I think he bumped another forward air accidentally and just did not work out for him.
Anyway, back to what I was saying a little bit though. I feel like Peach's combos on the stage are so just like strong. You have no platforms to retreat to. You've got nothing really to hide from, so Peach just gets free reign on you.
I think the reason he went to this stage is, as you brought up before, juggling might be a little bit better as well. And this stage is not as big as Pokemon Stadium, so like she won't be able to run away and maybe get more of that neutral, those whiff punches that Orex was getting in the last game.
Yeah.
So I imagine that would be the case. I think that's the case here, and getting that stock surprisingly, but he's at 112 on his second stock, and unfortunately it's all because of the SD earlier. Yeah,
to be fair though, I think that forwarder would not have killed in that position were he not at exactly 112. He was so close to living that.
Yeah, so Rage really boosted out that back to forward.
It's not as pronounced as the last game, but it's definitely still there, and you definitely see it come into effect a lot.
Despite the sword being in Ryguy's hand, Orex might as well have a sword himself. Look at this whip punching. Look at this game is playing. He's got a full stock lead. It's not looking good for Ryguy.
I never noticed how much bass sound there was on that transition. I just felt like I was in a wind tunnel.
Yo, this thing's actually sick. It's got so many good music. It's got so much good transitions in the background
gorgeous.
Too. It's fantastic.
Ultimate's a pretty game. This is a pretty set. Orex Peach is looking real nice.
Oh my god. The whip punish on the up tilt?
Oh my god.
Don't let anybody tell you can't whip punish in this game. Because my man is absolutely whip punching the hell out of Lucina right now. A character that most people think is top 5 in this game.
Yeah, Lucy is very, very strong, and Orex is not taking it sitting down.
Good parry, gets to the down throw. Was looking for an air dodge in, or maybe just a regular neutral air dodge.
That was some greed.
Another forward air, high five to the face. Okay, taking the time to pull out the turn up, and once again, another whip punish.
Very, very patient play from Orex at ledge there. He was like, I know I don't have a ton of space to play with, but I definitely have my float, so I can go places you can't. And I'm content just riding it out for just a little bit longer.
Yeah, normally putting yourself off stage versus Lucina, not a good idea, but he has too much of a percentage lead, and he's only on his second stock still as well. Another forward air and a high five to the back of the head will be taking it.
Don't think he DI'd that. That didn't even red spark, I don't think.
No, I think he was trying to retreat DI. What I mean by retreat DI is that, like, you know, a lot of people say, oh yeah, he DI'd bad. It's true.
Trying to fade away.
Yeah, trying to fade away. And when you get caught trying to fade away, it doesn't matter how good your DI is normally, you just kind of explode.
And real quick, like we were talking about before that game, just registered for Put Me IRL. Going to post the tweet now, and I will hopefully see you all there.